Chris Biandy on the track.
Hi guys, welcome back to another video from Life with Anne's family. Happy Wednesday. I hope you guys are enjoying your time spent with friends and families around people that really matters. So as I came home, I went to pick up my son, and this came in my mind, why it is important for a father to be present in their child's life. Number one, why is it important? It is important, especially when you've got sons. A woman can only do those forth, so much. Women weren't created to be men. No matter how a woman is rough, it doesn't matter how a woman think, okay, then you can play both roles. No, you cannot play both roles, because you were born, with a nurturing sort of part of life to nurture, to protect, to love. A man means to be the head of the household. Okay, but no situation arise where, it's the both parents split. But I believe that it is very important, men, to be present. Present in your kid's life. It doesn't matter if it's a female or a male. Sorry, I was eating some crisps, so I was just feeling. Yes, so it's very important that you are present in your kid's life. Like, growing up back in the days, like, I grew up in a single parent home. My dad was present in my life, not as in present, but presence in my life. And it wasn't easy to be going back and forth from my mom to my dad, but at least, he could have instilled certain morals, like certain things I can tell my kids that my dad taught me this, my dad did, because I'm very much tidy and clean because of my dad. My mom, she set certain standard where she taught me how to be a strong woman. She taught me how to respect myself, to have self-esteem, self-confidence, you name it, so on and so forth. But a dad, that is presence in his kid's life, or child or children's life. Listen, that child, you can identify them different from a mom that is growing her child on her own. Listen, that kids nowadays, they don't listen, for one. Number two, if they don't have like a male figure in their life or their father in their life, they'll easily be led by peers. They have no backbone. When I say backbone, I mean that the mom can be teaching them everything that she was taught, or things that she see around where she can use, but because she's not born to instill certain stern sort of morals into a man, a woman cannot. And it doesn't matter how good you turn out as a man. Well done to all single parents. I'm not bashing that. But what I'm saying is, it is very much important for a man, to be there for his child. Don't allow the woman to struggle. And it's vice versa too. But I'm dealing with fathers today. Fathers, it's very important to be a part of your kid's life. Don't allow them to go without a father. Because listen, when I see kids, even my kids, when they are around their dad, we are not together. And when they are around their dad, I can see the difference, much more than when they are around me. They love their mom, but fathers are important as well. So fathers, make sure that you are there for your kids. You are there especially for your sons. Fathers, there's a lot of sons out there that are doing wrong things. They're taking up the guns. They're taking up the knife. They're taking up crime, doing drugs. They have been addicted to drugs as well. And I said doing drugs, selling drugs, being on the street. The streets are recruiting our boys, our young boys. So fathers, if you can lay with a woman, you can stand up to your responsibility and look after your kids. Be there. Not just some fathers, they think that, monetary thing is okay and giving materialistic sort of things. That is fine. to provide for your child daily and basic needs, but your presence is very much needed in your kid's life. You know, because I've worked with young kids. I'm in the health profession, and I've seen where the streets can lead them to stray. Listen, the streets open their arms wide open, welcoming our young boys. When the fathers are there sleeping with he, she, or the old lady, or even, forgetting that they have laid with someone else's daughter and impregnate them and leave them alone to look after their kids all alone. It's two-person. It takes two-person to make an egg. The woman, egg get fertilized by a man. So it takes two-person. Without the sperms, there cannot be any embroid. So you need to be there for your kids. Don't leave the street to grow them. I know, maybe I might have a one-night stand. But you know what comes with sex? Sex comes with pregnancy or a sexual transmitted disease, or you're lucky enough to not catch anything. But if you impregnated a woman, don't leave her alone to look after your child on her own. For one, it's very hard. Two, it's very difficult because remember, parenting doesn't come with a manual. You learn while you go along. So don't say, oh, you don't want the child and she decided to bring the child and whatever. Maybe she's not that type to do abortion. Not everyone is that type. But if the child is in the land of the living, go and look after your child. Go and take your child. And some men as well, they have kids, and when they're with another partner, the partner don't want the man previous kids to be around him. Come on, how can you live as a woman and allow a man to be in your household and not taking care of his kids, not even going to see his kids? What sort of animals are you to sit in your house? Your kids are okay, and some man love to take care of step kids, but not their biological kids. It's wrong. You have to dance at home before you can dance on the road. So them say dance a yard before you dance abroad. Don't dance abroad before you dance at your yard. So what I'm saying is, fathers, it's evidence that young men out there are going out in the streets. And I feel so passionate about this. Young ladies are out there, teenagers, they need their dad. Young girls, they need to know what true love is. And the only first love that a young girl will first encounter is a father's love. Apart from God's love, but I'm talking earthly. A father's love is very important in a young girl's life. Don't allow her to make so many mistakes, because I've seen enough young ladies are living with the consequences of having sex too early. It's either unwanted pregnancy or they have incurable diseases carrying around. And it should be, the government should have a law where a man impregnates a woman and they know that it's your child, and you don't mind your child and you allow the child to go out there to self-destruct. They should lock her up. Yes, I'm very much annoyed because I'm seeing promising young people out there, going out there because they're seeking love of a man. They're seeking, they're looking, they're searching. And while you big men out there, if you can put it and have sex with a woman, you can take care of your responsibilities. So anyway, guys, if you want me to touch more on this, with the fathers should be very much evidence in a child life, let me know, because I'm very, very much passionate about this. Because I'm tired of seeing young people, in the grave, getting stabbed, getting shot. What can a 14-year-old know about carrying gun? Yes, they're around the adults. But if a father was there to groom them, the street wouldn't have to be grooming their child. Don't allow the street to grow your child. You grow your child. You were responsible enough to lie with a woman unprotected. You should be responsible enough to take care of your kids. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys, understood what I was trying to say. Remember, feel free to DM me or to message me on Facebook or comment in the comment section down below, guys. I'm looking forward to get the topics because we want to have the topics this time, because I'm off uni for 2 months. 2 months. So I can be able to give you my undivided attention. apart from working and everything, you know, remember, don't leave your child for your mother, for the mom of the child, grow that child on her own. It's hard, it's difficult. But remember to like, share, subscribe, comment, and turn on your post notification bell so you don't miss a video from us, guys. You'll be the first one to be notified. All right. Bless upon a good self. I remember, with Christ in the vessel shall smile at the storm.